Hello, panelists. Thank you for being here today. My name is Greg Katz, and I'm the Deputy Director of Housing and Homeless Programs for the San Francisco Department of Human Services. We fund and oversee a significant amount of the supportive housing in the city of San Francisco. And I'd like to ask you your ideas in terms of how we can more effectively serve our reentering clients, specifically in terms of providing appropriate housing and in terms of on-site supportive services.
Well, I know that we'd be very happy to work with you through the NOVA project, which is our case management program, and our Women's Reentry Center, and have you or somebody come and we have a weekly case management program, case managers conference, and come and make a presentation.
I would be glad to. I'd be glad to come and trade ideas and make a presentation regarding our housing and shelter program.
Very happy to have you do that. We also have a number of people in our high school who one of the main barriers of them completing their high school education after they get out is they frankly have to have a place to live. And I'd be very happy to have you meet with some of the people from our high school program too, because housing for those folks is a key barrier for them to completing their high school education.
And we do have youth housing specifically.
So give me a call.
Yeah, thanks.
Good morning. My name is Lou Tremaine, and through two organizations in Marin County, Family Works and Center Force, I teach a parenting class inside San Quentin as part of the education program they have in the H unit. In the coming year, we're going to be working in the communities, yours among them, providing parenting and relationship coaching and case management to folks who've taken our parenting class and are releasing into the communities. And I wonder, as we bring this program to your community, what advice you might have to us in working in your city, and what critical needs you think we should be on the lookout for as we work with these families.
The probation department perspective would be that the family issues and parenting are clearly a major issue. It's very important to take a family perspective in terms of those re-entering, and we would be very pleased to work with you. I'm pleased to hear you're putting the program on at San Quentin. How long have you been there? A year. Okay.
And we'd be very happy to host you at our two reentry centers, our Women's Reentry Center and our prep program, help you work there. I do think that one of the areas that you will have to address, which we are addressing with our Department of Child Support Services, and that is child support payments in arrears, and how that can be addressed so that the person, the parent who is owed thousands and thousands of dollars in arrears on child support doesn't just give up. They can oftentimes have those payments certainly terminated while they're, or put in abeyance while they're in custody, but then also we work with the Department of Child Support Services to set up a payment plan so that's not so overwhelming, and they meet their legal obligations, but they aren't chased away through that process. And I know that has been had a big impact on people being able to maintain relationships with their children because they've gone default on their child support payments, and so we can help you make those connections in San Francisco as well.
I also wanted to mention that one new area of focus in reentry is looking at the impact of children of incarcerated parents. In the last 2 years, there's been a number of legislative changes that have taken into consideration the impact of incarcerating a parent who has particularly young children. In San Francisco, with the support of the Zalabak Family Fund, we started a Children of Incarcerated Parents program at our office. There are also other programs through Community Works here in San Francisco. We'd be happy to partner with you. And in fact, one of the panel discussions this afternoon evolves around children of incarcerated parents. But I think the work that you're doing is critical. Keeping the family together is really half the battle.
Hi, good morning. My name is Lillian Turner, and I'd just like to thank you all for coming out. all the dignitaries and my distinguished colleagues in the room, human services providers. Am currently a candidate for an MPA in organizational counseling at Cal State Hayward. I'm writing my thesis on the national initiative, All of Us or None, definitely an issue nationally highlighted in legislation to ban the box. I'm also a volunteer coordinator at the CCSF Way Pass Reentry program for women who endeavor to achieve academic achievement and higher educational goals. At this point, I am not salaried, but I've been working there for over a year and a half. And I happened over the summer to seek sustainable employment. And I called the parole department and I said, yeah, you know, I came through the system in 1996 and I got to go SEAL. I am currently unemployed. I have a bachelor's in social work and I'm finishing up my thesis at Cal State Hayward. I have 4 units before I receive my MPA. And I was told, unfortunately I was told, very pushed off to the side, I said, can you refer me to someone at the employment office? I need a job agent in San Francisco, preferably, to sustain me until grants are appropriated for a Way Pass program under the Health Education Department of San Francisco. Because they had submitted, but nothing came through, and I needed money to pay my rent. I need money for transportation. I need money for food and other basic necessities. And I was told that, no, there's nothing that we can do. I cannot refer you anywhere. I don't really know what to tell you to do. So I said, you know, I thought that once a parolee was released from parole, that if you had a problem, you said your doors were open and to come back to you. And I think this is a simple problem. I just need to be referred to a job agent at the employment office. So again, I was told no, and I wanted to call that to your attention that we have comprehensive wraparound services, but with me, I'm still in the process of getting my degree, and during the process, one of the programs, the grants lag, or this is how, example of how somebody who's been going to school, and I've been working part-time at schools all along and taking part-time jobs to pay for my education. And when I really had enough degrees and I have enough 8 years experience working in student services at community colleges and at the State College in Hayward, and now I'm doing just straight volunteer work over here at San Francisco. But when I needed to go to the employment office and needed to have somebody to know somebody at UC Berkeley or to know somebody at San Jose that would have made a contact at another college where I could get off the streets and go to work, the doors were closed. So I have, you know, basically, if I was a hothead and didn't have a lot of support group, I'm a person that easily can be picked back up now into the system with all the, you know, social pressures. If I just would go and drink or take a drink of beer or something.
We have a lot of people who have questions behind you. So I guess the gist of this question is, for ex-offenders, are there any resources, places they can go to for financial and housing assistance?
No, it's not financial and housing assistance. It's an employment agent, job agent at the employment office.
I would ask you to go to 930 Bryant Street. 930 Bryant Street in San Francisco. It's our Women Reentry Center, and job development and helping people find jobs is one of the things they do. It's open 9 to 5, Monday through Friday. And it's a brand new thing, that's why you probably weren't referred there before, but go to 930 Bryant Street.
Okay, thank you.
Drop in.
If I could add one.